Hi everyone! Good afternoon! So today we will be having a special guest on our live with Kwento ni Kulot. So I've realized na over time may mga taong nag-ask sa akin na I should do more often like talk to experts and ask opinions, expertise na for many of us are not really familiar with. So kaya nga 'di ba, they are called experts. So last time we did with our skin specialist, a board certified dermatologist, and maraming mga nagtanong regarding skin. And this time around, we will be having more of poison naman because for the information of everyone, we are actually celebrating the National Poison Prevention Week. And we'd like to be aligned with kumbaga with what is happening. So, for those who will be watching with us for today's video, I hope na share nyo po ito so that we can spread information on poison prevention. Ayan. So, at this time, mag-share muna tayo, Doc, kasi para meron tayong viewer. Although,
online, ano?
Yes, makikita mo kasi para ngayon. Pero Doc, ang ikinaganda kasi with Facebook Live, even if it's already done, for example, walang nanood nun, the video is saved and you can reshare it.
Okay.
So instead of like typical video tapos edit and then upload and reshare, I find this, I think, very siya for people like me na hindi kayang mag-edit. I can save this and then later on reshare it for information dissemination.
So that will stay for quite long?
Yes po, forever actually.
Forever?
Nakalagay doon, delete, good for 30 days or never.
Okay.
So there's forever and never.
Oh.
So this afternoon, we will be having a clinical toxicologist who will help us, no? You can actually put questions here, but I prepared some questions where she will be able to help us understand the different kinds of poison and poison prevention. So, ito siya mga sis, these are questions na I think makaka-relate ang karamihan sa atin. So, this afternoon, we're privileged to have Doc Ace Pingli.
Hi!
Yan! Sige, let's put it.
First time ko lang ganito.
Doc Ace, thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you also, no? Very, talaga, versatile and, ayan, one of our best, residents of PAMED.
Ayan.
Future MCC.
God willing, ma-reach natin yung mga nare-reach ninyo.
Okay, yeah.
Sige, so to start our kamustahan, Doc is, can you tell us mga common household poisons na meron sa ating household na siguro hindi natin na-realize na posibleng maging source siya ng isang poison?
Yeah, before that, siguro yung opportunity ko na lang din to give you like idea that this week is sabi niya Poison Prevention Week, and actually for our theme for this year is it's about the samot na lason sa pabago-bagong panahon. Ibig sabihin nun that nowadays with the calamities that we have, with the changes in our environment, flood dito, flood doon, no? Nagkakaroon po tayo ng mga, actually it's not newer, it's just na nagre-resurface lang talaga ulit, no? So, regarding dyan sa common household poisoning, for karamihan po mga bata, okay, these are kids na usually nasa toddler type na hindi naman sila marunong bumasa, this kerosene na hydrocarbons ang sabi namin. So the hydrocarbons, ito yung mga kerosene na common pa rin sa Pilipinas. Even here in Zamboanga City, yun ang common, the kerosene na ginagamit natin, no? Pang light, pang luto.
Yes po, Doc. Actually, ang karamihan dyan sa mga kerosene nalalagay pa sa mga bottle like mga soft drinks. Kaya minsan na pagkakamalan ng mga toddler, ng mga pedia group na water siya, where in fact, hindi naman talaga, Doc, no?
Opo.
Sige po. Doc, let's say, we're talking kerosene po ngayon. Let's say, when it is ingested accidentally, ano yung pwedeng gawin ng mga parents or ng mga kasamahan sa bahay if in case this happens po?
Okay. Pag nakainom ng kerosene, immediately, paliguan yung bata or change ang clothings ng so that kung halimbawa ma-spill ng kerosene sa body, at least tawag dito, yung time for absorption ay naiiwasan natin. And huwag talaga pasukahin kasi the more pasukahin mo, lalabas at lalabas ulit yung kerosene, so the more may expose yung baga na nagkakos ng more, sabi natin na complications such as your chemical pneumonitis, no? Yung pneumonia na ang sanhi ay chemical.
Opo. So, yun ha. So, sa mga kakapasok lang, for those who have or who will be having a case of accidental ingestion of, let's say, kerosene, ang pinaka-best dyan ay palitan yung damit ng pasyente, paliguan, and wag magpasuka, wag mag-induce nung pagsusuka. Oo. Kasi, di ba, Doc, yun naman yung common na parang idea, pag may na-ingest ka, ipasuka mo.
Ibigyan yan sila ng gata, yung iba pang mga nanay. Yung iba, nagpo-poke na sobrang haba ng kuko, tapos ayun, may sugat na isa just the beer ingestion.
So yun, no, at least we've learned something, no, especially for those na wala talagang idea regarding kerosene accidental ingestion. So at least may idea na tayo. Doc Ace, may susunod akong question. These are really, for mga mommies. Alam ko, marami sa mga followers ko actually, Doc Ace, are really mommies. And one question is, ano naman po ang recommendation mo, Doc Ace, regarding manzanilla, especially for newborn baby? Yung mga nilalamig na baby, so, yan, prone sila maglagay.
Yeah, oo. Basically, actually, hindi talaga natin dapat bibigyan, especially pag bagong silang na mga baby. Ang reason for that is yung oil or yung menthol, yung iba kasi may mga camphor din na ingredients, component na nilalagay. So, baka makita na lang natin yung baby natin na nagsisisure, no? Na ang sanhi ay, well, baby naman siya supposedly, but then, ayan, dahil sa exposure ng manzanilla na with matching component ng camphor or ng menthol, so, tendency, nagkakasakit po sila.
No? So, instead of taking care of the baby, kumbaga, mas nabigyan pa sila natin ng trigger or risk factor.
Yeah. Kung in case lang, yung sabi nila na, kinakabag, oo, yung touch ng mommy, very important yun. Even like the water, na gano'n, na circular, so, that would help. And of course, yung burping, number one. No? Kaya yun naman talaga ang cause
ng nila, Doc.
Kabag.
Kabag nila. Oo. So, ayan. So, good afternoon din po sa mga viewers. Actually, we have, they are greeting us po, Doc Ace, from
our
Christine.
resident.
Yes. Doc Clarissa, Doc Ge, Ma'am Christine Gaduyon. We also have kanina si Dayang Guevara. Hello po sa mga nagwa-watch for our live. So at least we've learned something, no, this afternoon. Another question that I have here, Doc Ace, for community people naman, what are the first aid or what can be done pre-hospital care in case naman, let's say, may mga stingray or snake bite po, Doc?
Okay. For stingray, although very bihira lang talaga for the stingray, kaya lang, ang problem with the stingray, yung pain.
Yes po.
Oo. So, it's, no din na yung mga pagtali-tali, no? It should be parang, isusok nila sa warm water will do. Ganun din po sa mga ibang ng possible na sting injury. But for snake bite, iba. Okay, sa snake bite, if possible, kung nakita, no? Pero pag wala naman, okay, sa snake bite, don't ever practice yung biglang tali. Kasi minsan, lalong nakaka-induce po yun ng swelling, no? Ang common naman talaga sa atin dito sa Zamboanga, so far, no, are non-venomous. But marami pa rin cobra.
Alright.
Yan.
Yes po, Dok.
At saka, nanonotice namin, hindi lang po sa Zamboanga City, even like in Cebu, Northern Mindanao, tawag dito, Davao, and somewhere dito sa Visayas, ano po, ang number one na cases nila are, aside from the alcohol, are the snake bite. Now, i-correlate natin ngayon with our theme na itong mga lason na due to the environmental changes that we have. It's because, di ba, yung forest natin,
Nagbabago din.
nagbabago na.
Yes.
Di ba? Pinuputol ng mga
Yes.
prone for flood.
Yes,
So,
Dok.
once may flood, saan pupunta si snake?
So, papunta na siya sa atin. Na instead,
Yeah.
normally nakatira siya sa forest. But because of deforestation,
Yeah.
ang tendency, these snakes are coming to the more urbanized places.
Yeah. And hindi lang yan, di ba, si dengue or si mosquito,
Yes po.
which is supposedly nandun sila, and because disturb yung forest, so tendency nila, wala na silang kakagatin, so papuntang, the human.
Yeah, alright. This makes so much sense naman po, Doc, no? Kasi if we are looking on the bigger aspect, there is a call or merong parang kumbaga advocacy ng maraming sectors po, Doc, when it comes to environmental
Exactly.
advocacy or protecting the environment, the sea, the forest, because primarily lahat naman siguro, no, is being affected kung saan tayo nakatira, which is the earth.
Yeah.
So it is more than the poison in itself. Protecting the environment is another advocate na dapat talaga nating isulong.
Yeah. And to talk more on that, kahit wala siya sa questionnaire po. One is, we have this algal bloom, the red tide.
Alright.
Bakit yung Sibugay na area, persistent po yung yung red tide poisoning, no, sa paralytic shellfish. So it's because nagiging the usage of the pesticides that we have, probable mining, yung nutrients na pupunta dun sa dagat, and nagkakaroon because of this phosphorus, dumadami yung algae. So we have these toxins na algae na in which kinakain ng shrimp, kinakain ng mussels, ng bivalves and all. So eventually kinakain din natin, kaya may tendency talaga tayong malalason. Okay? If like the ciguatera, no, from fishes, no, bottom dweller, ayan, pag meron din nakakain ng toxin sa algae, okay, tapos makain natin yung isda, tayo din ay magkaka-ciguatera. Ciguatera, ito yung pag-numbness, napaparalyze ka, no? It's sometimes the deadly. And nag-happen na yan dito. One of the doctor here at ZCMC suffered from ciguatera.
So, siguro din, Doc, parang what we understand out of that is we have to really be careful as to what we're eating, as to where it's coming from.
Tama.
Yes, kasi parang a lot of us kasi, di ba, ang hilig kumain. So, napaka-importante na we have to be careful. To be careful on that.
Yun, and sad to say, I don't know kung masado ko or not, pero the industry in Sibugay, they will be establishing yata isang 15-hectare na industrial plant that would, smeltering, ano tawag siya? Parang it's a producing an iron bars.
Alright.
So, through the smelting process, ayan, saan sila kukuha niyan? Is sa ore, here, on down sa earth.
Alright.
So, kukuha tayo dun sa lupa na yon na magpo-produce tayo ng iron bars. So,
affecting the natural one.
the natural ones, and you'll be exposing, the sulfur will come out, other mga heavy metals, no?
Alright.
So, lead, lahat. So, yun. Siguro, ibabalance natin the economy and the possible effect on the environment. As long as maganda yung monitoring, kaya nga sabi ko, mukhang dadami yung trabaho ng Poison Center. Kasi kailangan medyo i-advocate natin, i-educate yung tao para alam nila ano yung o-obserbahan or what are the things na that needs to be like, oy, hindi na yan normal.
Mhm.
Oo. Kumbaga parang may magpo-police sa
Okay.
atin.
Opo. Siguro parang that makes a lot of sense, no? Kasi ako paniniwala ko, health is political. Kasi in a many sense kasi the politics involves like lawmaking, no? The politics involves protecting the environment. So dapat balanse siya among us kasi parang ang health hindi lang siya physical health ng katawan. It involves so many aspects. Kung titingnan mo yung definition niya, Doc, napakalalim ng isang being healthy, napakalalim niyang word. So,
Tama.
hindi lang siya something na kailangan healthy, yung physical healthy na may abs, na may kasi it involves yung spiritual health mo, yung mental health mo. So, siguro dun ko nakikita yung beauty ng isang family physician, doktora.
Yeah.
Kasi sa family physician, isasingit ka na din to. Isasingit ka na din to. Kasi becoming a family physician or undergoing the residency per se, parang nakikita ko napakalawak ng isang person, napakalawak ng kanyang parang pinagdadaanan.
Tama.
And hindi lang siya nalilimit lang, feeling ko madalas nalilimit siya sa reseta, madalas nalilimit siya doon sa x-ray request. Pero kung titingnan mo yung buong pagkatao ng pasyenteng yun, ang dami niyang pinagdadaanan. And it is very important, doktora, na we have to look on that, no? Parang katulad nung, niyo po, ina-advocate niyo about poison prevention, napakadaming aspetong tinitingnan.
Yeah, oo. Kaya, actually, yung, di ba, last week, your, tawag ito, yung episode mo was on the derma.
Yes, on the skin.
Oo, on the skin. So, ako din, when I use product, I'll see to it, paraben-free,
Yes,
mga ganyan na.
correct.
Baka naman maganda tayo, but then eventually, may cancer na pala. So, we don't want that, no? So, ayan,
Very careful.
very careful on the ingredient na ang ipapahid or ilalagay natin sa buhok
Yes,
or
agree.
shampoo and all. So, dapat free siya from that.
Yes.
So,
Oo. Actually, maganda nga sinabi ni, napaka-align lang pala ng pinaggagawa ko. Kasi last week, we had a dermatologist dito sa ating Kwento ni Kulot. And doon, marami din siyang na-mention as to how to take care of one's body. Ngayon naman, on the perspective of a clinical toxicologist, whatever you're putting to your skin, to your hair, so dapat maging careful tayo sa material. So, it is very important na magpa-check sa isang doktor.
yeah.
Hindi sa kung sino-sino man lamang, pero at least bigyan nyo ng magandang opportunity mga balat nyo, yung katawan nyo, to come to an expert and ask the question that you're wanting to ask. Hindi siya sa kapitbahay.
Tama.
I think misinformation comes from those things yung parang anong sabi doon, hindi na nagtatanong doon sa expert. So we're grateful that we have a toxicologist
Yeah.
that gives us on that perspective naman. Before we part, Doc, last question ko, because there is increasing rise of number in dengue cases, no? And there is also an increasing number of anti-mosquito spray or repellent. Anong chemical naman ang we have to watch out for when we buy for this kind of mga anti-mosquito repellent po, Doc?
Ay, yeah, oo. Actually, we publish it sa namin, sa FB page. Oo. So, the DIT, that what we call DIT, diethyltoluamide, wherein, akala mo kasi parang wala lang nangyayari sa bata. It's an ordinary pagtatae, ordinary pagsusuka. Or in fact, parang magtatanong ka naman, normal lahat ang, halimbawa, examination sa stool, walang infection. But then, going back kung toro mo, okay, it's more of the application.
Alright.
Oo, so, sa body, especially pag children, so yung absorptive capacity ng skin lalong na-absorb. So, we usually, although syempre no, mas deadly ang dengue.
Yes,
Rather than
the DIT per se.
So, what we advise is, okay lang naman gumamit nun. Just make sure hindi makain.
Okay.
Sa clothes, then long sleeve na mga damit. Then doon po natin siya
Yung mga exposed na areas na lang, Doc.
Even like sa damit,
sa damit.
sa clothes.
Okay.
Oo.
So, kumbaga, we have to just be careful na hindi mai-ingest ito. Lalo na mga pedia cases. Kasi yung mga peds, whatever they see, sometimes they're very curious.
Ayan. In terms of that, children pala, kung may makakita sila kasi ng candy, akala nila candy din yon. So, careful tayo with our ferrous sulfate at home.
Yes.
No? Kasi deadly, of course, the paracetamol, yung syrup, na kasi nag-cause din ito ng toxicity pag overdose. And kasi sanay tayo magbigay ng nips, yung mga chocolate, na akala nila pellet chocolate din. So, nilalamon nila yan. So, at the end, nag-overdose pala.
Alright, so dapat maging careful. Kaya lagi yung mga bata, you have to really put, kumbaga, dapat may, kumbaga,
siya, child-friendly na bottle na
Yes.
yung cover, hindi talaga siya na-open.
Sige po. So, Doc Ace, thank you for your time. So, before siguro we end this live, are there any message you'd like to tell our viewers, especially that now that we are highlighting the National Poison Prevention Week?
Yeah, oo. So, kasi ina-highlight namin ngayon yung the poison that we're getting due to the changes in our environment. Kaya, para maiwasan natin yung lason, let's make sure na hindi natin aabusuhin yung ating environment. Like, we're into the advocacy of planting trees, mga ganyan, no? At the same time, yung pagtatapon ng basura sa murok when I want, doon. Tapos, sabi ko, bakit? Kasi, ultimo candy wrapper kasi, hindi talaga ako nilalagay ko talaga ulit sa bolsa. Then all of a sudden, nakikita ko dun sa murok, dun sa tree, sa baba, ang daming plastics na tinatapon. So sabi ko, sana, lahat ng taong bayan ng, let's care for our environment. Kasi babalik at babalik yan pag inaabuso natin.
Tama. I agree.
So yun, pag gusto natin ng mabuhay ng matagal, kasi this environment, yung mga lason na na-emit, like say, pagbaburn ng plastic, no, you have this dioxin. So eventually malalanghap mo yun. Why do the Filipinos na have this higher incidence of cancer? Kasi you have to think for that wala naman akong lahing cancer. So, bakit ako nagka-cancer?
Yeah, actually, I met so many, Doc, mga ginang tanong.
So, yan. So, look at our,
yung environment natin.
Ng possible source.
Alright. Thank you so much, Doc Ace.
Grabe na. Ganito pala kapag magbebenta ako ng
mga Facebook, pa-live, pa-mine po. Thank you for those who watch our live video. Actually, mariri-watch naman ito, Doc Ace. So, so this week, we're celebrating the National Poison Prevention Week, and we're very glad na we had Doc Ace with us for today's video, and that na-enlighten niya tayo to common mga poison preventive ways, and what should we look out for as people coming in the common household, and yung mga common poison naman doon. So Doc Ace, thank you so much, and thank you to all those who viewed for today's video. I hope you've learned something. And sa susunod, give me some thoughts. You can message the page kung ano pa yung mga gusto nyong malaman and ma-learn as we find experts, kumbaga, and talk about something that we can all relate, which is really good health, which is about life in general, and and those things na you'd like me to do, and sana magawa natin yun dito sa page.
Baka relationship.
Relationship. Sinong expert ang gusto makipag-usap about relationship?
Or yung sabi nila kasi, ang dami pala na ngayon, no? Adolescent kasi ang common.
Yes.
Na naglalason. So, probably like a mother and kid na how
Alright.
we will deal with them.
Alright. Thank you, Doc Ace,
Yeah.
for that idea. I'll keep that in mind. Thank you again to everyone. Have a great
Bye.
day. Bye-bye po.
Bye. Galing.